Hello everyone. Today let me start my presentation with a small poem of mine during this lockdown. We may be young or old, but we must be bold against the enemy untold. We can't go to malls, nor can we go to waterfalls, because this virus is scaring, sending our spines into a shivering. If you have to go out, think twice. Wear a mask, be wise. After coming home, sanitize and wash your hands thrice. COVID 19 is the name. It is playing a hide and seek game. By following the rules, we can ensure end game. So, dear students, please stay safe at home and get yourself engaged in creative activities by exploring yourself. Now, with this, let me start today's video. This video is about introduction to computers. So, computers have made a great impact on our everyday life. They have changed our lifestyle. Applications of computer today range from simple video game to medical diagnosis, TV programs, weather forecasting, launching of satellites, and so on. Its presence is felt in almost every walk of life. A computer is one of the fastest machines created by human beings, which has made our life easier. So now, the computers, many people believe that knowing how to use a computer is one of the basic skills needed to succeed in the workplace. In order to use the computer, it is necessary to understand how the computer works. So now, in this video, you will know how the computer works. So now first, what is a computer? The computer, it is an electronic device that accepts data, performs operations on that data, presents the results and stores the data or results as needed and gives you the desired result. The word computer comes from the Latin word computere, which means to calculate. Hence, a computer is normally considered to be a calculating device which can perform arithmetic as well as logical operations at a very high speed. A computer can be defined as an electronic data processing machine which accepts the data through an input device, processes those data into the CPU, that is processing unit, and then stores them into its memory unit or storage devices and gives us the meaningful output through what? Through output devices. So it performs four primary operations. First is input, that is entering data into the computer, and second is processing, performing operations on the data. Third is presenting the results. Fourth is storage, saving data or output for future. So now, working principle of a computer. The working principle of a computer is summarized in these steps. So input data and instructions through what? Through input devices, and then storing data and information in storage devices, performing arithmetic and logical operations in which part? In central processing unit or process. So and then giving us the meaningful output with the help of output devices. So this is the main working principle of the computer. Now, to perform this task, all the computers need the following common hardware devices for their proper functioning: input device, processing device, that is central processing unit, memory device, that is this primary memory and secondary memory, storage device, that is hard disk, and then many other storage devices. Then the last one is output device. So now we will learn about the features of computer. The increasing popularity of computers has proved that it is very powerful and useful machine. The power and usefulness of this popular machine is mainly due to its unique features. So nowadays computer is playing a main role in everyday life. It has become the need of people, just like television, telephone or other electronic devices at home. It solves the human problems very quickly as well as accurately. Now we will discuss about the features of computer in detail. Now which one is the first feature? Spontaneous or automatic. Computers, they are automatic machines because once started a job, they carry on that job until the job is finished without any human assistance. So computers are also called automatic in operations. It means once the data and information are fed into a computer, it processes the data on its own. A computer manipulates the data according to the instruction fed into the computer. So they are fully automatic. So it may execute the process without any intervention of user once they are assigned to a work. So once the data or instruction are fetched from the secondary devices such as optical disk, hard disk, etc., immediately they get stored where? Into RAM, that is primary memory, and then sequentially they get executed. What do you mean by sequentially? Turn by turn they get executed in a sequence. So now next feature of computer is what? Speed. So a computer works on the basis of the on and off system of electricity. So it has a high computing speed which is out of imagination. It can perform thousands of activities in few seconds that a human being can do in entire year if they work a day and night. So millions of calculations and comparisons are performed by a computer in fraction of second. The computer is having very high speed electronic device. So now the operations on the data inside the computer are performed through what? Through electronic circuits according to the given instruction. The data and instruction flow along these circuits with high speed that is close to the speed of light. Computer can perform millions of and billions of operations on the data in 1 second. So now next is accuracy. A computer gives an accurate processing result. It does not make any mistake itself. Errors can occur in a computer. However, they are mainly due to what? Due to human factors only rather than technological weaknesses. For example, an incorrect data or a wrong coded program may cause an error in the computer. So if a wrong input is given, the output will also be wrong, of course. So which is known as GIGO, that is GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. So now next feature of computer, it is diligence. A computer has high efficiency power and it is more reliable for our work. It can do an activity again and again continuously without creating any error. without affecting its speed, accuracy, and efficiency. It does not feel tired, disturbed, and lazy as human beings. So, a computer can continually work for hours without creating any error. It does not get tired while working. After hours of work, it performs the operations with the same accuracy as well as speed as the first one. Now, next feature is versatile. A computer is a versatile machine which can do varieties of tasks from simple calculations to complex operations. It has a wide range of applications like in science and technology, medicine and research, business and communication, etc. We will learn about all these in detail in our next class. So, in other words, a computer is capable of doing complex calculations. It can be used for typing purpose, it can play music, and many more. So now next feature is storage. A computer can store very large amount of data. It can store data in secondary storage devices such as hard disk, DVDs, pen drives, etc. The storage capacity of a computer is extraordinary intense. It cannot only store a huge amount of data but also can open the stored data file in a few seconds. So the capability to store a large amount of data and retrieve it in an efficient manner are an important characteristics of a modern computer. So a computer has internal storage memory as well as external or secondary storage also. So in secondary storage, large amount of data and programs can be stored for future. The stored data and programs are available anytime for processing. Similarly, information downloaded from the internet can also be saved on the storage media. So now next, a computer, it is an electronic machine. It does not have any feelings. It detects object on the basis of instructions given to it. Based on our feelings, taste, knowledge and experience, we can make certain decision and judgment in our life. On the other hand, computer cannot make such kind of judgments on their own. Their judgments are totally based on what? On instructions given to them. Next feature is consistency. People often have difficulty to repeat their instructions again and again. For example, a lecturer or a teacher feels difficulty to repeat same lecture or same lesson in a classroom again and again. Computer can repeat actions consistently again and again without losing its concentration. Even if you are also asked to read a lesson again and again, even you also feel very difficult. But a computer does not feel difficult when it is asked to repeat the calculations again and again. So now next is communications. So today computer is mostly used to exchange messages or data through computer networks all over the world. For example, the information can be received or sent through the internet with the help of computer. It is most important feature of the modern information technology. Now next is advantage of computer. So now what are the advantages of computer? So many times you will find people saying that computer is a wonderful machine. So now why it is a wonderful machine? It is true that we depend on a computer for every important work. So why? It is easy processing of complex tasks. We can do very easily the processing of very complex or difficult tasks. It saves time by quick manipulation of data as compared to when done manually. When we do the calculation of data manually, we may take too many days, but if we do with the help of computer the same calculation, very long calculations, that can be done within a few seconds. So the errors in data processing are minimized when a computer is used. So it has helped in making communication very easier. Right now also you are sitting in front of your computer, or you in front of this by using multimedias, and then you are learning with that. So it has really made our life very easier during this global pandemic also. So it stores, retrieves and processes a large amount of data. It helps in multitasking of various jobs. Now next is disadvantage of computer. So now it is true that we depend on computer for every work, but it has many wonderful capabilities. In spite of all these, you have to always remember that a computer cannot think anything of its own. It will do the exact work that we instruct it to do. It works with the help of programs, and due to that it does not have any learning yet. There are many discoveries going on, but still it is not having its own learning capability. So now the other disadvantages of computer, they are because due to this computer many people they are getting unemployed, and then cyber crimes, they are also increasing day by day. Computer can perform only what is it programmed to do. It cannot do any task of its own. Computer need well defined instruction to perform any operation. If the instruction or if the data they are not well defined, it cannot perform the task. So now next is application of computer. So now computer is playing very important role in every field of life. Computers are everywhere, such as at home, at school, in daily life. A large number of activities are dependent on computers. The main fields where computer is playing very important role are: first one is education. Education is it is the process of developing knowledge through instructions. So now the instruction are received from people such as parents, teachers, etc., and from printed material too, such as books, journals, etc. So today the modern technique to get knowledge is by using computers, which you are getting right now at the time of global pandemic. You don't have to go to your school, and then you are sitting at home, sitting in front of computer, and then you are taking your classes. So all schools use computers even in classrooms and labs to teach students. Many educators prefer to deliver their lectures by computer based presentation, like I am also doing in front of you right now. So in schools, colleges and universities, students use software packages to complete their assignments, which even you are also doing right now. You are completing your assignment with the help of Google Classroom. So the computer based training or presentation is also called computer aided instruction, that is CAI. So in this method, computer is used as an aid to teach the students in the classroom. The instruction of particular subject are received from the instruction that uses a program presented by a computer as learning medium. Application is entertainment. Computer has also played a very important role for the entertainment of humans. Computer has become need of humans for entertainment at their home. For example, to play video games at home. You also might be playing. Different game software are available to play games. Similarly, software are available to see movie films also and to listen music of course. Today the movie files and famous songs are mostly available on CDs or on the web too at very low cost. You can listen music while you work on the computer. So even you might be also doing the same thing right now at your homes. So now next application is in computer science or in science also. Computer is used in all branches of science to collect and analyze data. Even the scientists also use internet to collect the latest information around the world. Today it is impossible to carry out scientific researches without the use of computer. In all branches of science, it is mainly used to get accurate experimental results. For example, to get accurate forecasting of weather, they are using what? They are using. So now next is application of software, application of computer in publishing. So in the field of publishing, computer is playing very important role, such as to publish the books, magazines and newspapers, etc. The publishers use computer and word processor, graphic software to design pages of the books, magazines which you are reading at schools and even at your homes. So many writers and publishers use internet to collect the information that is used for compiling a new book of magazine. Some websites allow you to download an entire book called an electronic book, that is ebook. So the next application of computer is also in agriculture. In agriculture field also, computer is nowadays playing very important role. The agricultural scientists are computer for analyzing the agricultural data. The students of agriculture also uses computer to get latest information about agriculture on the internet. The farmers also use computer to get information about crops and to calculate even the bills also and cost per acre of land, as to get information about crops market prices. So now next, application of computer in government. So a government runs the country by making policies and provides citizens with up-to-date information. Most of the government departments have their own websites. The computers are used in all governmental departments have their own websites. The computers are used in all government offices nowadays to perform various activities. The government agencies use computers as a part of their daily routine. Now next is at homes. So like other electronic devices used in home such as TV, washing machine, etc., computer has also become the need of every person at home. So don't you think nowadays? So it is used at home as an educational tool for children, but it is also used at home to keep records, write letters, prepare budgets, connect with others to send and get information on the internet, to watch films and to listen music or other entertainment, etc. So now is A short review of this lesson now. The word computer comes from the Latin word computer, which means to calculate. Computer can accept data, process, and store them and give a meaningful result. Computers are automatic machine because once started a job, they carry on until the job is finished, normally without any human assistance. A computer gives us an accurate processing result. A computer can do an activity again and again continuously without creating any error and without affecting its speed, accuracy, and efficiency. A computer is a versatile machine that can do different types of work. A computer can be used in almost all fields. A computer plays a very important role in the businesses, movies, banks, etc. A computer cannot think itself. So I hope you have understood the lesson. If you have not understood the lesson, you can connect me through WhatsApp. Thank you.